Hello, everyone. My name is Krishna Bodanapu. I'm the chairman of CII in Telangana. I'm also the managing director and CEO of CII. Obviously, we are living in some very interesting times with some significant challenges in front of us. We as the business leadership have to take prudent preventive measures to make sure that we address these challenges that we are faced with. I would say the first thing is what it's been shown world over is the best way to deal with this crisis is to be in a preventive mode and to take precautions. There are a number of precautions that are being suggested, including things like social distancing, work from home, preventions in terms of hygiene, in terms of not touching things, and so on and so forth. And a lot of these things, I believe, are also just common sense issues in a situation like this. So, first and foremost, is we should make sure that we encourage our staff and we encourage our employees to take precautions and be in a preventive mode. As a business and as business leaders, I believe it's also equally important for us not to get into a panic mode. The world has dealt with a number of crises, and this is also a crisis in the same stride that I believe together that we can all deal with. Also, we need to look at the opportunities that a crisis like this presents and to maintain the positivity and to maintain the focus on the future. Crises are always a time for opportunity. And if I believe if you look at the Chinese symbol for crisis and opportunity or the Mandarin symbol for crisis and opportunity, it is the same. Therefore, we should also look at the opportunities that this crisis presents itself and encourage our employees and our staff to also look at when this crisis ends, like all crises do, how do we find ourselves as companies and as a country to be in a much stronger position than when we went into this crisis. I also want to compliment the government, both the Telangana state government and also obviously the national government, that are tackling this crisis with the sense of urgency that it deserves to be tackled with. There are a number of measures that the Telangana government has taken, including being very proactive with testing, making sure that quarantines are implemented correctly. At the same time, they've made sure that there's no panic, that there's enough supplies that are available, and that there is enough medicine, medication, and all the other critical elements of the supply chain are functioning very well. Therefore, I would like to submit to you that while we do have a crisis that has presented itself, we are in good shape. I believe as an organization, as a country, and with the leadership that CII provides, we have a very good set of guidelines that we can use to address the crisis. At the same time, we have a great set of governments which are doing all that they can and which are being extremely proactive and pragmatic in terms of helping us deal with this crisis. So I'm sure, like I said, this crisis is really an opportunity for the smart ones. And I hope we as the Indian industry will really focus on the opportunity while we also deal with the crisis.